All right, so we're obviously back at the same location. I just got a very good signal right here. This is where it is. I found this, and I found one just like this here the last time we were here. So I don't know what it is at this moment. I'm pretty sure it's from the war, but I don't know what it is. That over there is where I found the pin the previous time. And that's what I just found. Oh, what the heck? What is that? Anyways, let's continue. All right, so this is where I just found that weird thing, and right next to it I had another signal, and it's a coin. It is an old coin, but not old enough. It's in pretty bad condition, but it is a coin. All right, we just found another coin. It's right there, and I think this one is older. It's actually falling apart, which is very unfortunate. Can't really see anything on it. Probably a very old coin. Hopefully after some cleaning we might be able to find out what kind of coin it is, but so far can't really see anything. All right, I just found a bullet. It's right there, and I thought it was a 50 cal first, but now I'm actually not sure because it looks smaller, so it might be a bullet from an aircraft or something. Yeah, it's too thin for a 50 cal, or it's just very oxidated. I don't know. That's a bullet for sure. I don't know. Okay, I don't even know what to say right now because I've been walking around for quite a while over there and I couldn't really find anything. So I decided to go back to the place where we found that. I can't even think right now. That beautiful badge the previous time, and that was like 3 meters from where I'm sitting right now. That's somewhere right here where I found that badge. Literally like 3 meters away. And I decided to do a recheck right here, and I just got a woohoo! I just got a signal, and look what I just found. Can you come closer? Right there. Can you see what that is? Woo! Oh my God, guys, that is a World War II. Oh, I don't even know what to say. That is a U.S. World War II marksmanship badge, and that's an expert sharpshooter badge right there. Holy sh! That's insane. This is a marksman. This is a marksman. God damn it! Marksmanship badge. This is sterling silver. This is a marksmanship badge. This is a sharpshooter's expert badge. So let's pick it up right now. Oh my God! Look at that. Let me focus really quick. Yep. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Wow, I don't know what to say, guys. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. Looks like it's still in good condition as well. I really love the quality of the American badges. The German ones most of the times are falling apart. But this is quality, guys. This is American quality. Good old American quality right there. Oh my God. Let me grab my toothbrush. Oh my God, look. Look at that. That is insane. Let's turn it around. Oh, I'm shaking. You can see where the pin was. It was right there. It's broken. That's probably why the poor guy lost it. Oh my God. Somebody had to do a lot of training to get this badge, and then he lost it right here, and now it's mine. Sorry. Oh, look at that, guys. That is insane. Oh, I never found one like this before. I always wanted to find one, and today's the day. Today is the day. Whoa. Last time this was touched by somebody was a US soldier in 1944, and now it's me, just me, my stupid face, holding this amazing badge. Oh, mwah. That probably never happened before.
Probably not.
This is the first,
Your lips are the first one that touched it.
Yeah, those are probably the first lips in history of this thing that I ever touched. Woo. That is beautiful. I'm so happy. I don't know what to say. This is insane. A U.S. World War II marksmanship badge, an expert sharpshooter. All right, so I discovered a foxhole, and it was a pretty big signal, but it was very hard to get to the signal. So I had to use my magic tool to get through some very big roots. And it looks like I just found a dump hole inside this foxhole with a bunch of rations. First thing that I found was a part of a big bucket or maybe some kind of cooking pan or something. So I just decided to pull it out because, yeah, I knew it was going to get damaged anyways. But then I started to find all these ration cans, as you can see. Unfortunately, they're falling apart as soon as I pull them out. But obviously I'm checking the hole to see if there's anything more than just ration cans. If we could find some ration cans that are still in good condition, then obviously we're going to take them. This was in there as well, probably also from some kind of big food container. This, probably from some kind of barrel. But there's something right there. I don't know if you can see it on camera. It's kind of hard to see. It's right there in the corner. It's probably too dark.
It is.
Yeah, it's right there. There's like a bunch
really
of stuff.
Dark.
Yeah. But if I grab my knife and I poke, you can hear all these cans, and there's a big root right here. It's that thick, so
yeah.
it's almost impossible to get through it. But underneath that, I can feel a lot of ration cans. So if I just go underneath here and I start just pulling pieces out right here. Let's see. Yeah, it's almost impossible to get them out without damaging them, unless I dig deeper. But look, if I do this, and we check right here, you see all these little pieces of metal from the cans. But you never know what's going to be in a dump hole like this. So we're going to dig this out because this is still complete. I don't know what that is. Right here. Oh, that's a root. Never mind. But there is something here, and I don't know what it is. I think it's some kind of can. So I'm going to try to carefully dig it out, and as soon as I found something interesting, I will show you again, obviously. Did you fall almost?
Yeah.
Don't fall in a foxhole.
I'm trying.
So, we will be back with an update. Alright, so I've been digging around this can, and it looks like we have it. You can see it right there. It's in. Oh, look, the sun is shining on it now. That's perfect. You see it?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to pick it up. Wow. Ooh.
Wow.
Unfortunately, I think I damaged it right here. But it's definitely a World War II ration can. Looks like it's maybe it was still full because it's, well, no, the top is literally missing.
It's still full.
It's still full. Looks like this is made from tin. This could even be a German ration. Yeah, this is made from tin. That's why this one is in better condition than the rest. Yep, we got it right here. Wow. Whoa. It's not even open yet. This one is still closed.
There's a hole in it. Unfortunately,
there is a hole in it, and that's why it feels light. Yeah, okay, this is definitely a ration. I hope we can. Oh, I feel more. I'm gonna dig this out, and I will be back with you when we find something cool again.
Yeah, enjoy the bush.
Thank you. All right, so I've been digging out this hole for quite a while, and I just started pulling on stuff, and because most of the cans are just falling apart, so I was just pulling. But this right here is a reminder that I have to be a little more careful, because I just found this, and this, my friends, is the top of a German World War II gas mask canister. It just came out of there. I didn't know what it was, but it just came out of there. And so this is the top part. This is probably gonna fall off. This right here is where the reserve glasses are in, and this is the top. I'm pretty sure it's gonna fall apart. So here you go. You can only see that this part is falling apart. I am obviously gonna take it, even though it's gonna most likely fall apart. But that is very cool. So that is usually attached to the gas mask canister. It isn't a loose part. You can just open it up. So there is a big chance that the gas mask canister itself is also in here. But it's very hard to dig it out because there are so many roots here. So if I find it, it's probably gonna fall apart, if it's even in there. But you know, most of the things that I find in here are falling apart. So, but as you can see, we did find quite a few rations. So it seems like we have a dump of US rations and German stuff together. Yeah. Right here, this looks like we have something that's the right shape for a gas mask canister. Yep, that is a German.
Even right size.
That is, yep, that's a German gas mask canister. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This, guys, is a World War II German gas mask canister. Oh my god. Let's take the dirt out.
Imagine if it's still.
No, it's not.
It's not, but imagine if it were.
That would have been nice. Wow, the inside is still in really good condition as well. Look at that. There's still a part of the strap on it right here. Wow. Oh my god, look at that. So this was still on it actually, right here. You can still see where it was. Yeah, right here. Look, that's where it was. Wow, this is a German gas mask canister. I cannot believe this. Look at that, guys. Oh my god. Wow.
Crazy.
Oh, this is crazy.
It's crazy.
Oh my god.
The luck you have in this forest is insane.
It really is insane, and especially because I didn't expect to find something German here. I thought it was going to be
US.
I thought this was going to be a US dump, but it looks like we have a dump of German stuff and US stuff right here. This is a whole gas mask canister. This is insane. I'm going to try to clean it as best as I can. But guys, we just found ourselves a German World War II gas mask canister. Wow. Whew, cannot believe that. Alright, here we have some of the finds after cleaning. As you can see, once again, we had a very, very successful metal detecting hunt. I still can't believe we found all this awesome stuff in just one hunt. Let's again start with the ammo related stuff. So after cleaning, the bullet is still not in the best condition, but you know, it's definitely recognizable as a bullet. It's damaged right there in the front, so it hit something. I think it probably came from an aircraft. So yeah, that's the bullet that we found. Then we have, again, this little thingy that we found the previous time as well. I'm still not entirely sure what it is, but it could definitely be something from a battery, maybe from a field radio or something like that. Then we have the 2 coins that we found, and they are both in terrible condition. It's kind of hard to see, but there is definitely a face right there, and there is nothing to see right here. And this coin is actually a very old one, maybe even 1700s, but unfortunately also in a very bad condition and nothing to see there. Then we have this small cap. Reminds me of a stick grenade, but that's not what it is. I think it is from one of these oil drums that we found. Now let's get to the better stuff. This can is actually way more interesting than I thought it was. So first I thought it was going to be a ration can, but it turned out to be a paint can. And it looks like there is camouflage paint in there. It's the exact color that the Germans used for camouflage, like Normandy camouflage and stuff like that. It's the sand color. It's kind of hard to see on camera right now, but I took some pictures, and right there you can definitely see that that's the exact color that they use for camouflaging vehicles and helmets and stuff like that. So I actually think that this is a paint can from the Second World War, and they used this to camouflage maybe helmets or vehicles or equipment right there, or parts of vehicles or whatever. And there is still a little bit of the paint in there. I mean, why else would this be in a dump pit with the German stuff? I mean, it's the exact color. Close up, it looks actually disgusting. Looks like there is brains in there, but that's not what it is. It's definitely the sand color right there, the paint, and I tried to preserve it as much as I could. So yeah, a tin can with camouflage paint, obviously extremely cool and very rare to find. Then let's go to these cans. So first I thought these were all going to be US World War II ration cans, but actually I think they are all German World War II ration cans. None of the cans that I found actually look like US World War II rations. But when they came out of the ground like that, I thought they were, but they look like German rations to me. And these two are still complete. And first I thought they were still full, but they are actually empty. You can see they were opened right there. You can clearly see right there and right there that they poked holes in them with a knife, and then they've been drinking, I think, whatever was in there, maybe beer or I don't know, but they clearly poked holes in them, in all of them, and there was definitely a liquid inside of them, but they for sure poked holes in them and then drank everything that was in there, most likely. Don't know what was in there, but never found cans like these before. And now let's get to the gas mask canister. So when we actually found the gas mask canister, it was open like this. So this is what it looked like when they dumped it inside of that hole. First, let's take a look at the lid right here. So this is where the reserve glasses usually go. So here we have the lid that broke off. That would be on there. And you would open this up and your reserve glasses would be in there. Right here we have the actual canister itself. For being in the ground for so long on a location where the ground is not really the best, this is actually not in the worst condition. So yeah, I cleaned it up as much as I could. At some point I just decided to stop because I really don't want to damage it, and a lot of times when you're cleaning too much, stuff will fall off and you'll get holes and stuff like that. So I just decided not to do that. I decided to stop and just leave it as it is. But here you go. You can take a look on the inside and you can see that the springs are even still there. You can see it right there all the way to the bottom. You can also see that it's a little bent right here. This is so amazing. It still even has a little bit of the green paint at some spots. It's kind of hard to show you on camera, but it is definitely there. Very unexpected find, and like I said before, I broke the lid off because I thought it was just going to be a part of a cooking pan or a broken ration or something like that, so I just decided to pull and I broke it off. Unfortunately, but you know, it's no big deal. I wonder what happened to the gas mask itself. Was it left behind? Is it still there? Or did somebody take it home? Who knows? I really love that there is still a part of the strap right here. So there would have been a rubberized canvas strap on here, and obviously the canvas is all gone and this is what's left. On the other side is most likely a marking inside the rubber, but obviously I'm not going to mess with this just to check for a marking on the other side because that's definitely going to fall apart if I would. But yeah, there would have been a canvas strap right there, and this is still on there since the war. You can still see some green paint right there. It's very hard to show you on camera because it's all shiny right now because of the oil and stuff. But yeah, there's still a lot of paint right there actually. So here I have a complete gas mask canister from the Second World War, just to show you right here. So this is the front right there. That's what it looks like. So this is how you open it up. You pull this right here, works with a spring, and there you go. That's the lid. As you can see, it's very recognizable. That's the lid right there. And in here, like I showed you before, you have your reserve glasses. There you go. So here are your glasses, your extra glasses. They are in there. And in here, you obviously have your gas mask. So here's the gas mask, and that goes inside of the canister. And close it up. And there you go. So the gas mask was a very important piece of equipment for the German soldiers. They were almost always carrying these. So this is what happened to this gas mask canister. They opened it up, took out the gas mask. They decided to open this up. They took out the reserve glasses. For whatever reason, they took those out, and then they left it half open like this, and then maybe somebody stood on it or whatever happened, and they threw it away in that hole, and this stayed like this, and this went like this, and then everything rusted together, and then I found it, and then I broke the lid off, and here we are. That's exactly what happened. So most likely this part is still in the hole, parts of the strap, but yeah, it's very hard to find, of course, because you have all these pieces of rust in there. But yeah, that's what happened. So this is what it looked like back in the day, and this is what it looks like when it's been in the ground for 80 years. And of course, we saved the best for the last. the US World War II Expert Sharpshooter's badge, and it's in great condition. Shiny after 80 years under the ground, and if we turn it around, we can see it's nicely marked right there in the bottom with sterling, and obviously the pin is missing. That's why the soldier lost it. Just look at the condition. It's shiny. It's absolutely beautiful. Let me give you a close-up right here. We turn around right there. Unbelievable. So like I said before, once again a very successful metal detecting hunt, and we are definitely not done metal detecting yet. So I really hope you enjoyed this video once again. If you did like the video, please leave a like and a comment. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and subscribe if you want to see more videos. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.